What's up, Transformers fans? TFReview16 back with another Transformers The Last Night video review of the Voyager class Autobot Hound. Here he is in his robot mode outside of the packaging, and you can see you can get him wielding his giant minigun that came with the Age of Extinction version. So that's just really cool. Gotta give it up to this figure in terms of posability and getting into some sweet action poses. He does come with a lot of accessories. We will go over all that as well, but I really like how he looks here with his minigun. So here's the packaging. You can see robot mode. His alt mode changes in 21 steps. Here's the cross cell here, Voyager Megatron. Check out my video review of that Megatron. On the side of the package here, there you have Hound with his minigun, and there you have the figure side by side, so you can actually get that pose going there. Very cool. He is the munitions expert, Autobot Hound. And yeah, come around to the front, you got that awesome photo right there as well, and there's a side-by-side shot. Very fun to play around with this guy, but that's enough about the packaging. Let's get into Autobot Hound himself. I'm gonna actually take this minigun. This is the one that came with the previous release of Hound, so there he is. We will do some comparisons as well, but let me get him standing up here and we can take a look at his robot mode. And you can see the updated head sculpt here for the John Goodman looking head sculpt here. Really nice details. You got a silver paint and nice wash on the beard. He's got the Autobot blue color eyes. Very cool. The helmet is removable, so you can see that shot that's in like the Transformers Age of Extinction. There you get a nice detailed look at his noggin without the helmet, so that is very cool that they give you that option. And there's just two tabs right there, and that plugs right in on there. Now, when you first get them out of packaging, these bullets are angled to the front, and you can see they're hard to move around, but they adjust on his bicep, so you can still, if you move these to the side, you get much better articulation, much better range of articulation. He basically has double jointed, that's funny. He basically has double jointed elbows there, if these bullets here don't hinder that. Come around to some of the other detail. He's a nice light green color and paint. He's got some grenades and stuff hanging off his pack, his front pack really, and nice legs. I love how the feet are the tires. Very cool. In terms of the robot kibble, well, he's got all of his accessories can store on him on his back. So this is how I have it. I'm going to remove these for a second. Here's some blasters and additional blasters here. So the only kibble here is really on his legs, on the back of his legs here. You can see the truck cab. Other than that, not bad at all. Really, really like how the robot design came out for this. A much, much improved Hound figure. Let me just adjust my camera here. There we go, that's better. So yeah, very, very cool updated Hound figure for sure. So there he is in robot mode, and let's take a look at his accessories. So basically this piece is for storage in both vehicle and robot mode, so that's kind of nothing. But then he's got these two guns, two big blasters here. Again, the best and most screen accurate weapon is the one from the other movie, but again, he can wield that. But then you got options for him to dual wield these. You can plug the other smaller blasters here. They're nice triangular barrels there. That's really cool. You can plug these under here if you want. And they plug under there. There's lots of different options for that, and then you can just put this piece on the back for storage. And again, multiple ports for storage. He does have a port as well here for a Transformers stand, so you can get him in some jumping poses there and put him on that flight stand, basically. The one that Hasbro made, basically released with an MP Transformer, but you can buy them separately as well, so check that out. But yeah, so he will go work with a stand, and there he is in robot mode. In terms of articulation, his head moves left and right. It is on a ball joint, so you do get a little bit of up and down, which is really good. And you can get some tilt side to side as well. Very good head articulation. He does have waist swivel. That is really awesome. He does have a shoulder swivel and up and down. It goes all the way 90 degrees. Again, with the double jointed elbows, as long as those aren't in the way, as long as these bullets aren't in the way, you have the front piece here will go up, and you can get his leg to kick out a little bit. Not that, for being a fat ballerina, he doesn't have much posability in his legs. Although, yeah, there you go, there's a ballerina pose. So yeah, you get about that far forward. His leg goes that far forward. You get a knee bend right there, about almost 90, not quite. And then the feet here are on a little like a ratchet, so they go up and down. I mean, they go left and right, but they do not go up and down. And there's a rocker joint as well right there, which is awesome. So again, I can't tell you how excited I am to see these movie figures with awesome rocker joints in their feet, in their ankles. So very cool for that. His articulation is phenomenal. The sculpt is awesome as well. Sculpt is really good. I love all the details, all of his backpacks and all of his little storage gear. He is the munitions expert, and he can store lots of bullets and lots of guns. So you see more bullet chains on his forearms, kind of like what you see in the first version of this figure. But again, this is a vast improvement. He's got more storage up here for other weapons as well. So very cool as far as articulation and accessories. So let's do some size comparisons. Here he is next to the Age of Extinction Voyager class Hound. So you can see just a massive improvement here as far as the overall silhouette and design of the character, and also the proportions wise. The new one is a lot better. It does make a lot of improvements on the old Age of Extinction mold. It's a great mold as well, but again, this new Voyager one is much better, far superior. And again, this weapon works with him. That's awesome. So there they are together. He is taller than the original mold as well. And here he is next to his counterpart, Transformers Prime Bulkhead. And I just see so many similarities between these two characters and these two figures that I wanted to bring him out as well and show these two side by side. So here you have the Transformers The Last Knight, Voyager Hound, and Transformers Prime Voyager Robots in Disguise version of Bulkhead. Now I do have the first edition, but he's still in the packaging. I've never opened him up, so there we have that comparison for you guys. And here he is next to the Voyager class Megatron. So you can see the scale here. Again, it's a Voyager class. Megatron would obviously be a lot bigger, so these aren't exactly in scale, but there they are together, two Voyager class scale figures from Transformers The Last Knight. And here he is next to the Voyager class Optimus Prime from the new Transformers movie. So you can see a scale here with Voyager class. Again, big difference between a leader class and a Voyager class, so obviously Optimus Prime would be a lot bigger, but here they are side by side. And here he is next to Deluxe class Barricade from Transformers The Last Knight, so you get an idea of scale for the Deluxe class and the Voyager Hound. And last but not least, here he is next to the leader class Optimus Prime from the Age of Extinction. This is the Platinum version. I have the original retail release, but he's in his truck mode, so I just want to pull this guy out so you get an idea of the scale of the leader class versus the Voyager class Hound. And this is more accurate than I would say two Voyager class figures. So there you have that. All right, to transform Hound, there's a couple things I wanted to note. I want to go over some of his accessories and weapons. Also, when I went over articulation, he does have wrist swivel. That's one thing that I forgot to mention. So he has wrist swivel and he has the ankle rockers. And that's due to transformation, but the wrist swivel is not. So I think that's really awesome that they included that. So that's definitely a plus. Now for the storage of the weapons in robot mode and or in vehicle mode, what you want to do, get him to stand up there, stay up there, buddy. All right, what you want to do, I had these plugged in like this. Basically plug them in, let's see, like this. So you have the blaster facing up, so it would go like this. There we go. And this is the best way to get it flush, and then these will peg into here. Yeah, so that way they sit perfect sideways like that. And you can do it any way you want. You know, it's your toy. Have fun with it. Do whatever you want. Any configuration works. But as far as the instructions go, this is the way that they tell you to do it for storing it in vehicle mode and or robot mode. So there you go. That's kind of how the backpack looks, and you can leave that on during transformation. I'm just gonna remove it, but yeah, that's basically it. So for transformation, what you want to do is he's got some mass displacement here, so you can pull it up like that, and you can tuck his head down underneath so you can hide his head away. Basically you can untab the arms here, and we're gonna form we're gonna do his legs first and form the cab, the first part of the cab first. So basically take the feet, collapse those in to make the wheels, and then these will rotate up and this will rotate around. So you have that. And then you take this section here and rotate that in. Then this section will fold down and the vehicle front folds in like that. So there you have one leg. So same on this side. Basically take the foot, fold that underneath, and then you can take this section here, bring it up, bring the wheel back and angle this like so. And when you click this over, this is a really neat mechanism. There's a little tabs here, so when you click this over, now the wheel will spin perfectly, whereas when it's in the foot mode, there's a ratchet there. So really wonderful engineering on that. And yeah, so we will rotate the front of the vehicle down and put these together like so. So there you have the front done from his legs. And on the back, what you want to do is you want to position the arms a certain way. So what we're going to do is we're going to untab this section right here. We're going to fold the hand behind, and we are going to angle this so it will be, there we go, facing forward like this. Basically, that's how you want that. And then the missiles here, in order for the missiles to gain clearance, you have to fold the missile underneath like so. And then this helps. This is actually due to the to get the leg mobility, the bottom belt of his backpack right there. So you can move that out of the way to make it easier as well. But then this arm section here, and again, these missiles need to line up just right. So there you got that and that. So when it's all said and done, this little square piece is right there in the middle. So there's that. Come around, we're gonna do the same thing on this side. And it's just a matter of getting everything lined up the way you need it to. So open this section, tuck his hand underneath. We are going to position this like so to rotate in, position this like so, and we need to make sure that the missiles here are folded all the way under, like so. And then we can take this section and we can slide it in like so. And then these two sections here on the roof will tab together, and that will tab into the front. There you have that, and then you can put that back, the belt piece back, you can fold that back up. Come around to the back, you can take this section here that folds over to cover up his head, which is really cool. Then these wheels will untab, rotate around, and these will tab into place right here. There's a tab here and a tab right there. Snap that in. Same on this side, rotate that around, and then snap it in. Then you have Hound in his 4x4 weapons truck Mercedes mode. This thing is really cool. Lower the camera there. And it rolls, whoa, really good. He rolled right off frame. So yeah, it rolls really good. And then now you can plug the weapons backpack back in there, and these will all sit flush. And again, you can angle this around, swivel it, so he can take out Decepticon targets while he drives, and then that will store on there. So let's see, how many Decepticons kills does Hound have? Nice. 8 on one door, but the detail is just really great. The molding is good. There's not a lot of paint detail. I do like the painted mud on his tires. That's really cool. You got some painted in lights there. You have painted in windshield, which is very awesome, very important that they paint that. That's very good. More Decepticon kills on that side, and really no other paint. This is all molded plastic, but really, really nice molding. On the back, again, there's no paint details on that, and there's no paint details on the gun, but all in all, absolutely gorgeous alt mode. And I do like this and prefer this over this one. So this was the Age of Extinction Hound, and you can see, wow, what a major improvement. This thing is so much larger in truck mode, and although I like this alt mode and I like this Voyager class Hound, this one is way better. So big props to the engineers and designers who were able to put this one together, because it is really a phenomenal piece. Definitely really like it. So there's a size comparison for the Voyager class Hound figure, and here he is with the Transformers Prime bulkhead figure in vehicle mode. So you can see, I just wanted to put these together because he has some mass shifting in his transformation as well. I really love the transformation on this Hound figure and on this guy. Again, the first edition I like better probably than this one, but this is a great figure, and these two just remind me so much of each other. So there they are together. And here he is with the Voyager Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode, so you can get an idea of scale there. And here he is with the Age of Extinction Leader Class Optimus Prime. Here he is with Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. And the Deluxe Class Decepticon Berserker, Deluxe Transformers The Last Night Barricade, and last but not least, the Voyager Class Megatron from The Last Night. So here they are together for a size comparison. These two are wave mates. So I did find both of these at retail. I found these both at Target. So I'm in San Diego, California, so check your local Targets, check your Toys R Us. So all in all, I give this Hound figure a solid recommend. This is one that you want to add to your collection. He's a great character, voiced by John Goodman in the film. Whether you like the film or not, this is a phenomenal toy and a phenomenal engineering and design that went into this Transformer. So I definitely highly recommend this sound. There you can see the underside too if you wanted to see that. Not a lot of kibble at all. This This is a great Transformer, and I do highly recommend it. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in, checking out my video reviews, and supporting your Transformers and your collectors. I appreciate your support. So click like if you like this review, and don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. You can also follow me on Twitter at TFReview16. So again, thanks for tuning in, Transformers fans and fellow collectors. And until next time, keep collecting.